Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays the Stormsinger, where I am back here in the Blood on the Vine Tavern, where I need to speak with Irina Kolyana once again. What do you say about that? Ismark, you've held that letter for long enough. Pine she has more than proved herself, you must admit. What letter? Well, let's find out what letter we're talking about. You can stop glaring at me now, Irina. I know it's time. I have something that's meant for you, Pinchy. Oh, forgive me for holding on to it at first. I was uncertain whether delivering it would be any harm or ill. Okay, well, what have you got? It's a letter from Count Strad von Zarovich himself, inviting you to dine with him in Castle Ravenloft. Though the family seal there is unbroken, I can tell you much of what it says inside. The language is refined and cordial, inked in a deft and genteel hand. Lies, gilded, just lies. Every last word. Okay, and why was the letter given to you? It was delivered to this tavern, in truth, and not to me, but everyone else was suddenly very interested in their feet, or their drink, or the wall, so it fell upon my hands. But to be honest, this invitation and you are of great interest to my sister Irina and I. It represents a final, desperate straw to grasp as we dangle over the abyss. Well, that sounds desperate. And how do you know what's inside of it? It is the only letter that the devil Strahd ever sends. The contents are always the same, or nearly so. That goes for the consequences as well. And yet, I must believe that all's not consigned to fate, and that some last hope yet remains. And okay, so I'll take the invitation then. Here you are. This invitation will gain you entrance to Castle Ravenloft, and as fine a supper spread as Barovia has to offer. It is a rare honor, and oh, bah! Listen to this. If you go, you are walking into great peril. But you still also be within reach of Strahd, his minions, and his treasures. Don't play the fool and sit innocently through the fine banquet. Use this opportunity. See if you can find or learn anything to stop Strahd and to save Irina. He has fixed his gaze on her, you see, and stalks her. He is closing in. I have lost my father, to lose my sister, and to the cursed devil Strahd, it gnaws at me, Pinchy. I cannot see how to stop him, but I could not bear it. I would go mad. Okay, calm yourself, calm yourself. I'll go and find out what I can, alright? Very well. Looks like I have an invitation to dinner. Now, do I actually have the invitation in my inventory? Is that just flavor text, so to speak, for the quest? It looks like it's just flavor text for the quest. Well then, let's go to Castle Ravenloft and see what he has to say. I have arrived at Castle Ravenloft, and it looks like we have a Visani woman before me. Madam Ava. Welcome. Welcome. It is a strange place, a familiar face. That is what I am. Speak with me, and hear my words before you venture any farther into the castle. All right, and what do you wish to say then? Count Strahd has noticed you. For many, aye, for most, that means certain doom. To become one of his thralls and serve for evermore. Yet, you might be different. We be different enough. Perhaps. Perhaps. Right, and what help can you offer? The fates whisper to me. Right? Yes. They whisper to me. The fates tell me all three things that await you in this castle. A treasure, a friend, and death. Oh, wonderful. Okay, tell me about the treasure. I see a small statuette made of the purest silver. A holy item indeed, and once a gift to the family of this castle. Those were better days. Okay. Alright, let's deal the cards. First, you shall see the card for the treasure. Transmuter. Go to a place of dizzying heights. I see obstacles in your path. Sometimes to go up, you must first go down. Now we must draw and find a friend who is in danger and holds the key. The healer. I see pools of blood where once the water soothed those who did not serve. Lastly, where the darkness lurks, waiting for the dungeon. Darkness lurks in the halls below, in the dark pits of the castle. That is all. Alright, so danger in the dungeon.
Madam Eva's words echo in your mind. An artifact. A trap. A friend. But will you know which is which when you find it?
Alright. I was trying to remember, okay, where are each of these items and trying to remember what she said. But fortunately, the quest summary here tells you all this. Where treasure card, transmuter, north tower, seek entry below. Ally card, the healer, bath chamber on the 3rd floor. And the death card is dungeon, the hall of bones in the cellar. Right? So, first though, I think we need to visit Strahd, I guess? I think I'm supposed to do that. Good, you have arrived. My master awaits you in the dining hall. Go south and take the first right. Okay. I wonder what happens if you try to go wandering early. I don't think I've ever done that. I've always
Swells of organ music, fraught with defiance, determination, and despair, greet your ears and fill the corridor ahead. As you step into the dining hall, the music abruptly halts. A stern, regal man turns to face.
And here is Strahd. Please, enjoy the food. I had prepared especially for you. It is so rare that I have guests. I do not know if it will meet your expectations. Thank you. I have a couple of questions. By all means, ask what you wish. Okay. Will anyone else be joining us? No. I am the last of my line, though I do hope one day to meet someone who might join my once proud family. But such opportunities are very rare and often perilous. Oh. Well, it must be quite lonely up here. Spare me the sympathies. I have no regrets, and pity from one such as you is quite unseemly. Okay. Alright. And your butler seems to be a dour fellow, I must say. Oh, you must forgive Radham. He is such a sad lice, but his loyalty is beyond question. Don't speak of him again. Alright, fine. Okay, I meant no offense. Anything else? Your people here seem to be in fear of the castle. What's the problem? Oh, great men command respect and fear. With all small folk, it's often hard for them to distinguish between the two. I take your meaning on that. Alright, and tell me about yourself then. Oh, there's not much to tell, I'm afraid. I hear little about what happens beyond this valley, but that doesn't matter. I value my privacy. Of course you do. There you go. Do you know the old woman who's standing in the area? Oh, the Vistani have been loyal servants to the family for many years. The old woman sounds like one of them. Oh, you must forgive some of their more quaint traditions. Okay, well, I enjoyed the artifacts a little bit. Oh, I confess, I grow tired of your questions. It's time that we discuss why you're here. Okay, good. I'd like to know myself. You and your fellows seem quite capable, or so the town folks say. This is fortunate, because I am looking for powerful individuals to serve me, and perhaps to do something of great significance for this realm. You mean such as being sucked to death by a vampire? Yes, you must prove your mettle first, so you will be tested, starting, now!
Strahd's laughter echoes across the hall.
Well, that was quite sudden. So apparently testing means bring out a lot of undead for me to... Hey! Ouch, 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 ouch! Oh, okay, yeah, ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch! Double ouch! Ooh. Wait, this is a tough fight! Negative levels, no! Oh, that was nasty. How many negative levels do I have here? Shadow of Rend Curse. Cursed by a creature with a shadow, your max hit points have been decreased. Okay. Shadow Rend Curse. Okay, it looks like the and 1 negative level. Well, this is... Hey, could you do me a favor and cast me a... Yeah, thank you. Well then, that is quite a start to a test. Well then, I guess it's time for us to start exploring and see what we can learn about this place. And it looks like this curse is going to end in 5 seconds, so let's... Oh, does this go down 1 level each time? Yeah. Okay, 30 seconds each round. I'm still down a level. Now, I need to go into the cellar. I also need to go down, then up. This is, which area am I in right now? I am in the South Tower stairs. I need to eventually get to the North Tower, but that's another matter. Ouch. Oh, wait. What did they do to me this time? Oh, we got a... Oh, ouch! Uh-oh. Right. Okay, now... Let's head on down. Down, down, down. This is the... basement level, the Larders of Ill Omens. But I guess the dungeon is below the cellar. I think you need to go to the cellar maybe in order to get to the north area. So I may have to come back up to that later. raids are. Real pain. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, let's see. We've got strength damage. Well, there could be worse, I guess. Ah, the dungeons! Actually, the card was called the dungeon, but the location it says the Hall of Bones in the cellars. Wouldn't this be the cellar? So I went back up to the basement, since that sounds more like cellars to me. And if I'm wrong, I'll head back down into the dungeon and actually go into there for real. Some noises around here. What's going on in here? Oh, this is the kitchen. Yeah. Alright. Well, nothing there. Except a lot of noise. So what's in here? The wine cellar. This is not the Hall of Bones. Oh well. Maybe I was right the first time, and that's in the dungeon. Oh. A bottle of wine. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's not what I was seeking. Leave no barrel unbroken, I guess? Well, let's see. Where else do I need to go? Oh, here we are. Anyone home? No one here. That's to the upper servants' quarter. Well, I'm beginning to think I was right on the dungeon bit before. Well, let's see what's up here first. Looks like what's up here are more stairs. Ooh. Actually, this could come in handy. Oh. A mirror. A secret door. I may have to go back.
A deep, regular thumping emanates from above, like the ragged heartbeat of some massive creature.
Ah, these are the north stairs. So I was looking for one area and I found the other. Okay, I need to go up to the north tower, to the top of the north tower in order to get one of the items. So I might as well go there. Let's see, I've got enough. I think I have to come back here later. No. Oh, hold on. Right. It's gonna be that type of day. Now that I've had a brief rest, let's... Okay, we'll head up first to the top of the tower. Since we know that there is something up there, keep an eye out for the third floor, since we may need to visit that also. Pretty sure we're going to run into more of these nasty things. First question, do we run into skeletons or do we run into raids? Or even something worse. Rooms of Weeping. Okay, that's on the third. That's the third floor. So we'll look into that later, because first I want to see what's on top. I wonder if I've ever found the treasure at the top before. I think I usually find that way down below in the chapel or someplace like that. Alright, let's see. That is, seek entry below. Okay. In the North Tower. Let's see, because that's the heart. It's supposed to be in the North Tower? I figured it was in the North Tower because I did enter the place from below. I thought, well, okay, that's what I need to do, right? And I am in the, well, I'm in the North Tower stairs. Well, let's see what's on the 3rd floor. A mess. That's what's on the 3rd floor. Now, hello? Anybody home? Well, this doesn't look like the Hall of Bones, that's for sure. The Hall of Heroes. Okay. Oh, the Hall of Bones is in the dungeon. Let's see, we need the bath chamber on the 3rd floor. Spot hidden. Ooh. Let's see, what is this? This is that's level 2. Court of the Count. Oh, we don't want to go there. Let's go here. Anything behind? Oh, hold on. Okay. Well, what's this? Quite an elegant room. This is the Royal Bedchamber. Hello? By the fates, who are you? Not a minion of Strahd, I hope? No, he's trapped us in the castle for some kind of test. Ah, then you must be Pineleaf, right? Your name and all you have done is reached my ears. I have dreamt that we might meet. Now, by fate or happenstance, we are in a position to help one another. And who, by chance, are you, and what are you doing here? My name is Esmeralda Davenir. I am a vampire hunter, and for many nights, I have hunted one vampire in particular. You know him as Count Strahd von Zarovich. We are in his home, and near to the coffin in which he rests, and so we are in the seat of his power. We're in the gravest danger so long as we remain here. Oh yeah, he did look kind of pale now that you think about it. Yes, heed me when I tell you that Strahd is no ordinary vampire. He is cursed, bound to this valley, immortal ruler by evil powers, power linked by his mists that surround Barovia. Evil powers, the mists. Yes, these are just guesses, though. I have more questions than answers myself. What I do know is that some mystical force protects Strahd from harm. A riddle we must solve before we can attempt to destroy him. You should escape as quickly as you can. I'll send for you when I learn more. Yeah, but I can't leave. Madame Eva told me that there was an icon of Ravenloft to be found. Oh, Madame Eva! If she read your fate and told you to find this treasure, then surely it must be important. I don't know much about this icon, just that it was sacred to these lands once, and maybe once again. An item of such power is not to be dismissed lightly. Yeah, she was rather vague about where it was, though. You know how fortune tellers are. Up and go down? Oh, perhaps it means that the magical flame found in the dungeons. I've observed Strahd using it to teleport both within the castle and without. Find the study on this level and take the stairs into the northwest corner. They'll take you directly there. Thank you. Once you have the icon, what then? Take it and leave this castle. If we meant to end the vampire Strahd, we must not rush into it. And, to be honest, my own investigations will be easier if Strahd is diverted by you. Once we've escaped the castle, we'll regroup to form a plan. Right. Yeah, but this castle is magically sealed. Oh, many wizards are employed in building the castle Ravenloft. Fortunately, being a Weasley paranoid, self-aggrandizing lot, those wizards left behind several keystones that allow stealthy passage through the wards at certain locations. Ooh, and you have one of those stones. I obtained a keystone, yes, but I hid it as a precaution. You can find it under a loose stone in the servants' quarters. You can access them through the cellars. Alright. Yes, I have been there at least. And the keystone only works for certain locations? Yes, the keystone allows passage only through the wards of the main entrance. A questionable choice by the wizard who made it truly. The way will be guarded, so take care. Right, I should be going along.
You have found an ally within Ravenloft. If Esmeralda had not told you of the ward barriers around the castle, and the keystone needed to escape them, finding the icon of Ravenloft would be all for naught.
Yes, there is that. There is that. So, I have found one of the three items, the one that was on the third floor, and I guess these are the bads. But we still have to get down into the dungeon where we will find the Hall of Bones. And from there, find the flame that is going to take us up into the top so that we can get the icon of Ravenloft. And when that's all done, we then have to get back to the main entrance and out of the castle. But that's for the next episode of Piney Plays the Stormsinger.